Hello, Mark Irish Football Fan TV. These are three players that I think have to be in Stephen Kenny's squad for his announcement tomorrow. Number one, Ryan Manning, with 34 games played this season, and he has 4 goals and 6 assists. He's been in the starting 11 86% of the time. He's played 87% of the minutes, and he's had 20% goal participation in Swansea's goals. So for me, I think he has to be in this squad, just purely down to the fact that he provides goals, assists, and he's got the pace to get up and down. Whereas I think Robbie Brady and James McLean might be slowing down from that point of view. McLean's having a very good season in terms of his assists, but he's playing further forward. So I think if you're looking at someone to play this left wing back position, I know Robbie Brady, again, he's been in and out with Preston just lately, just through injuries and stuff like that. He got back at the weekend, but I think to give yourself an added option to have Ryan Manning in there and maybe fit Robbie Brady in a central midfield spot or something like that, where he's obviously fitted in the past, just to have his creativity and his delivery there. But the only worry I'd have about Ryan Manning is the amount of bookings that he's picked up. He's picked up 7 this season. He's fond of a yellow card, and we might not need that against France. I'm not saying he's going to start, but to have him in the squad, I think it makes absolute sense. Let me know what you think on that one in the comments. Next up is Evan Ferguson. He's never looked back since his debut against Arsenal when he came on in that game, got the goal, and you know, everybody's talking about him. His manager at Brighton, Roberto De Zerbi, absolutely loves him. Stephen Kenny has handed him his debut already and seems to be a big fan of him, and that was before he was even playing. So for me, he's a dead cert, and for me, he has to start in the games. He's played 9 appearances for Brighton. He's scored 3 goals and provided 2 assists. He's been in the starting 11 21% of the time, and he's played 21% of the minutes with 11% goal participation in that time. So for me, I know he's played a little amount of time, but for the impact he's had in those minutes, I think for me he has to be the player who starts. He's playing Premier League football more than any other player in terms of a striker, and I think for me he has to be the one that plays against France, whether you're playing a 2 and play Obafemi beside him. But that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think on that one in the comments. And number 3, finally, Will Smallbone. I think, you know, looking at him this season, he's made 34 appearances, 2 goals, 4 assists for Stoke. He's been in the starting 11 81% of the time. He's played 77% of the minutes, and he has a 13% goal participation. And for me, he's working closely with John O'Shea every single week at club level, and I think he has to be one to be brought into the international fold and played this time. I know he didn't play in the last time he was called up, but I think it's vital that we get someone like Smallbone in there to be that creative midfielder. We don't have too many of them. The only one I can really think of is Jason Knight, so it's no harm having the competition there. So I think that you're looking at Smallbone as someone that you want to come in and maybe build a team around in the future, because at the under-21 level he looked absolutely brilliant, especially last summer, and he looks as though he's carried that momentum into this season, and he's done really well so far this season. So I think with Smallbone in there, those 3 players, and there's probably other players as well, but those are the top 3 I really want to see included in the squad tomorrow. The squad's announced at 1:45 tomorrow. There's a press conference. I unfortunately won't be at it because I'm at a funeral, but squad will be announced, and I'm sure we'll have updates and reaction from the squad. So let us know your thoughts on all of that in the comments, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for watching.
To join a struggling Nottingham Forest team. Nevertheless, it didn't matter to me that they were struggling. I was now a professional footballer.